Today we're gonna learn about how we can create vehicle settings in Zimension. So for that, let me create a new project. For that, I believe we can take something super simple like how about this small town? Okay, this template will work for us. I'm gonna just rename it a bit. Then it's gonna load this template. So here you can see there are like lots of objects and there are a couple of vehicles as well, right? So one thing you will instantly notice whenever you click on any item, for example, if I click on this bus, there will be this option of vehicle. Once you turn this on, okay, there will be so many different options which you can turn on. Like this is how you can arrange whether the characters or avatars sit inside the vehicle or simply gets hidden. So for now I'll keep the character get hidden. Then there are acceleration, brake, all those things you can add here. Then you can also add boost and VFX of drifting, right? But right now I'll just keep things default. But since the vehicle is too large, I'll increase the camera distance and camera height a little bit. Okay, let me show you like how this thing works. Okay, I believe this was that vehicle, and the moment you go near it, it will ask you to enter the vehicle and you can drive it. It is that simple. Yeah. Now let me go back to editor. Now let me add another vehicle which probably has all this separate wheels. I'll add this to the project, and since this vehicle is already been set, you can see all those visual helpers already present. For example, you can see if I go to the vehicle setting and I go back here, you can see all the meshes of front wheel, back wheel, left, right, all those wheels are set up and mapped accordingly. And once you map it, your vehicle will start moving and your wheels will rotate according to the speed of the vehicle, and it will also turn. Let me show you. So if I click on play, I'll put my character near it so that I can instantly access the vehicle. Okay, now let me play and show you. So if you import, most of the vehicles from Zimension library are vehicle ready. Can you see the movements of the wheel? Even the wheels are turning as per my controls. You can even see the smoke coming the moment I drift. I'm not sure whether you can see it or not, but it's like slight is. Okay. So that's how it is. Yeah, you can even go off-road on this vehicle. So now let me convert any existing file to a vehicle. For that, I'll exit this world and maybe create something more new and more realistic. So for example, I'll create a blank project. Then from the ground, I will select something like this off-road terrain, and I'll adjust the environment a little bit, increase the light, make it more orangish or something. Okay, so now if you have your own file like I do, so if let me upload this file. I have a Jeep. Okay, so this is the file I've downloaded from CG Trader, which was free, and I downloaded it in GLB, or you can download it in any format and convert from Blender. So from Blender, what I've done is I have separated the wheels object. So I'll show you in a bit like how I can set, but right now nothing will happen. It will just be like a normal object. But to turn it into a vehicle, you have to click on this vehicle setting. Okay, you can even change the enter script, like enter Jeep. And another interesting thing that we can do is set up the wheels. So now, yeah, like there are like lot of items in the meshes, but if I can find, just let me map the wheels. For front left, I will map the front left wheel. Similarly for front right, and for rear left, and for rear right. So this way all our wheels are mapped. Okay, and now let me increase the engine sound as well. Okay, I will also add boost to it. Okay, and I'll increase the intensity of boost, and VFX also for the boost, right? And let us play and see. So now since I have mapped all those wheels for my uploaded model, and we can also boost by pressing shift button. This is so simple to add any object, and then convert it into a vehicle. Let us add some sort of obstacle. Okay, so do we have a ramp? Uh, yeah, kind of. So let me add this. It's too small though. We'll increase the size, and yeah, decrease the angle. Rotate it like this maybe. Okay, and change the color to something like red. To show you like how you can also add some of your own terrain system. So I will add, let me go to the category and select terrains and see, let's see what we get. Do we have something like an off-road? Well, let us try this. Okay, I know it doesn't match the art style, just to show you like how we can configure things. Yeah, that was a very bad stunt. So yeah, that's how it is. That's how simple it is. But what if you want to add or put your character inside a vehicle, right? So let me find some vehicles from the library. Okay, so there are like all sorts of vehicle. For example, if we have a tractor, okay, the size is too big, so I am not sure whether the wheels are set up properly for this tractor, but the idea is to, make the character sit on it. So first thing what I'll do is I'll turn this vehicle setting on, and we have sitting, right? So how we can make sure the character sits at the right position? So we'll click on this, and as you can see, we can adjust the position of our character over here and click on apply. Let's see how it goes. Perfect. Isn't that amazing? So this way you can add different vehicles, and if you want to get started, you can directly copy this template over here, which is a race car template, and you can create different sort of tracks from the library itself. For example, if I create this template, yeah, so it is like a complete race track, a complete racing game where you can change the tracks. We have this vehicle in place, right? It has all those boost and VFX and all the parameters that's required for a racing car. Okay, so you can adjust it, change around the track and see what you can do with it. I'll show you a quick gameplay of this template, which you can directly copy right now. We even have these checkpoints. The tutorial of like how you can control the checkpoint is given. They are more for let's say you gone out of the track or your car, is for. So you can press R to anyways flip your car, or if you hold R, it will respawn to the last checkpoint. I'll show you like if somehow if my car gets flipped. Yeah. So let's say your car goes in this position, it will show you like to press R, and if I hold R, it's gonna respawn the car to the last checkpoint. These are a couple of features. Since now one thing you'll notice, like there's no character, there's no avatar coming out of the car, right? So let's say you want to make a racing game itself. For that, you just have to make one setting, right? The avatar is here, this is like the spawn point, so you have to click on your avatar, and player type you have to select vehicle. Once you do this, then your default play mode will be like a vehicle, and it will start from this exact vehicle, the sports car that we have created, right? So there won't be any involvement, you cannot exit the car, so this will become like a game where you are just like you are a vehicle, you are a car. So that's how you can set up and create vehicle related games in Zimension.